Yeah! YouTube, what up? Welcome to another edition of Wrestling with Watts, and I'm Watts. And today we're talking about TKO. Again, nothing new. I feel like I talk about TKO every other week or once a week. But I wouldn't have to talk about TKO if they did their part. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand that most of these big wigs and most of these companies are greedy. I get that. But it gets nasty when you do the math and you add up the duration of all of these ads that comes up during matches, and the ads are longer than the matches. That's nasty. And they sell you on this dream. They tell every wrestler or every performer, yo, go out there and get hot. I'm abbreviating it and I'm shortening it for sure. And I'm throwing a little bit of my slang on there. But basically, they tell you, go get hot, make a name for yourself, make people remember you in the short amount of time that they give you. But that's not right. Because, especially now with the ads and stuff like that, where there's guys, like I said before, there's people who are getting jobber entrances that don't deserve to get jobber entrances just because they want to cut the commercial and they want to give you all of these ads before the match starts. How the hell is the casual viewer or anybody who is unfamiliar with the sport supposed to know who this person is when they don't even get an entrance for real? I remember back in the day, jobbers used to get the jobber entrance, hence why they call it the jobber entrance. The jobber entrance is basically when they cut to commercial, you look to the side, and they're showing, oh, this person is standing right here. They're in the ring already. Okay, yeah. Now, let's bring the person that we really care about to the ring. That's what the jobber entrance was back in the day. Now, the jobber entrance, anybody can get the jobber entrance, except a Roman Reigns or something like that. That's not right. It's greedy. It's messed up. And I'm all for everybody getting money because I know that the ads, the commercials, all of that, is what pays the bills. That's what gets the janitor to the CEO paid. And I'm all about everybody getting their money, but I'm not for people not getting their just due. How the hell are you going to complain about the fact that when Zelina Vega comes out, it's crickets, when y'all not even giving her an opportunity to really cook? And the same goes for Chelsea Green. I say all of this to say that Chelsea Green and Zelina Vega only got maybe 4 minutes at most. No more than 4 minutes. How the hell are they supposed to really have a good match when they only get 4 minutes? The ads was running longer than the 4 minutes. That's not right. Emmanuel and TKO, they're like Mr. Krabs for real, man. They're going to rent you for every single dollar that they can get. It's not right. And me personally, I understand that, like I said, I understand that people need to get their money. But is at the expense of the performers? Is at the expense of the actual production? Like, we thought that with Netflix joining the fray in broadcasting Monday Night Raw, we was going to get something uncut. We get the same Raw, if not worse, every single week.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Nothing new. All we get is the 4 for 4 song that Travis Scott made. That's all we get. We don't get anything else. We don't get we didn't get John Cena at his best because they really dogged this storyline out, and now they're doing things for viral moments. Because how did we get to John Cena and Logan Paul versus Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes? How do we get here? Now, I'm only saying this because, high key, highest of key, I was right about Cody Rhodes returning at Saturday night's main event, by the way. I be knowing, man. I be knowing what I'm talking about like 95% of the time, bro. But that's neither here nor there. I'll brag about that later. What I don't care for is the fact that we get this when CM Punk versus John Cena was right there. I know he's wrapping up his situation with Seth Rollins and his faction and stuff like that, but CM Punk versus John Cena was right there. We could have got that at Money in the Bank. Why do we need to see Logan Paul and John Cena versus Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes in a match? It made no sense. The direction that they're going in just to get viral clicks and stuff like that. Like they want this. They need to do, instead of doing speed, they need to do TikTok wrestling if they want to go viral like that. Because that's what it's looking like. This is looking like child's play now. Nobody really enjoys this. And you already know, once they figure it out and wrestling becomes cool again, The Rock is going to show up to get his piece. Oh yeah, nah, the final boss wants a piece of the pie too. I don't know, man. I'm just something drastically has to change, because really and truly, I only stay up and watch SmackDown and Raw and all of this stuff for the people. I only watch it for the subscribers who looks forward to me on a daily basis broadcasting or talking about this and talking about how much of a bad job they've been doing. But yo, I'm getting to that point where I think about all of the things I could be doing on a Monday night, all the things I could be doing on a Friday night, but I'm sitting at home watching Monday Night Raw, or I'm sitting at home watching SmackDown. I like NXT. I actually enjoy NXT a lot more than I enjoy the main roster stuff. And that might not sit right with Triple H, because Triple H is no different than Vince McMahon. So, with that being said, anybody who comes up from the developmental that Triple H don't care for is going to more than likely get that treatment that we've been talking about, because nobody in the WWE that's in authority wants their creation to get overlooked by somebody that just came in. But yo, maybe I'm rambling, maybe I'm just talking shit, maybe I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about, I don't know. But let me know in the comments what you feel. Let me know whether or not this is kind of taking a left turn, or are we bugging? Is the WWE in good hands, or are they in trouble? Because really and truly, I think they're in trouble. But yo, thank you for everything, y'all. Thank you for help growing the channel. Thank you for rocking with me. I told you I'm going to be consistent, and I'm going to always cook up, and I'm going to always be there for the people. And I appreciate y'all being there for me. But yo, I'm out. Love y'all. Peace.